it is important not to go into extremism or ghulu in the treatment of Ahlul Bayt, where you see some people go to the extent of never turning their backs to them, giving them things in hopes that they pray for them, make dua for them. All of this are acts of innovation and impermissible in Islam. Ahlul Bayt, we respect them and we honor them as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us and the Prophet ﷺ ordered us. And we only do this with the ones who are upon truth and haqq, the ones who are upon the sunnah and the proper aqeedah, not the ones who have gone astray or the ones from the people of innovation, not at all. It is always the truth and the haqq and the deen that we follow and we take as a stance in everything we do and everyone that we treat. In the end, we are all humans, and the relations of the Prophet ﷺ are humankind and slaves of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We love them and we treat them well and we respect them and we honor them because we are ordered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I am saying this because people go into ghulu, extremism in their treatment towards them, where they start to do things that are of innovation, putting them in a status higher than that which is required of us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is called or referred to as ghulu, as people have done this with prophets, they have done this with angels. Same thing people in today's age have done this with Ahlul Bayt, as I have mentioned before, where they do not turn their backs to them. Some of them even go to the extent of bowing to them, giving them sacrifices and doing things of such sort. And Ahlul Bayt are free from such things. Ali ibn Abi Talib and the direct family of the Prophet ﷺ were all upon truth and haqq and would never allow such things to be done or taken under their names. So they are slaves and worshippers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we love them and honor them and respect them as Allah has ordered us. It was narrated by Abi Hurairah radiallahu anhu that when the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, وَأَنذِرْ عَشِيرَتَكَ الْأَقْرَبِينَ, and warn, O Muhammad, your closest kindred. When these verses were revealed to Allah's Messenger, he got up and he proclaimed, يا معشر قريش أو كلمة نحوها اشتروا أنفسكم لا أغني عنكم من الله شيئا يا بني عبد مناف لا أغني عنكم من الله شيئا يا صفية عمة رسول الله لا أغني عنك من الله شيئا ويا فاطمة بنت محمد سليني ما شئت من مالي لا أغني عنك من الله شيئا. O people of Quraysh, or perhaps he said another word similar to this, save yourself from hell. I cannot save you from Allah's punishment. O descendants of Abd Manaf, I cannot save you from Allah's punishment. O Safiya, the aunt of Allah's Messenger, I cannot save you from Allah's punishment. O Fatima, the daughter of Muhammad, ask me to give you anything you like of my property, but I cannot save you from Allah's punishment. And this was narrated in Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. It was also narrated in an authentic hadith in Sahih Muslim that the Prophet ﷺ said in translated meaning, anyone whose deed has slowed down in the sight of Allah, his family relationship cannot speed him up. So these proofs here are mentioned to show you that because they are Ahlul Bayt, that does not mean that they have a special ticket to Jannah or a special place or ticket from getting out of the hellfire. Absolutely not. They must be muwahhideen, worshippers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. They must die upon Islam and Iman. That is the measurement with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these proofs, this hadith and the ayah and the hadith mentioned by the Prophet ﷺ shows you where the Prophet ﷺ is clearly saying, I cannot save you from the hellfire. So he's telling them, he's guiding them to fear Allah, to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone.